Well, Met fans are pissed off at Luis Rojas and Edwin Diaz for losing a game to the Marlins last night and no offense. And the Yankee fans all ticked off because after tying the game 3-3, Gardner hits a home run. The Yankees can't do anything else. The Chapman looks like crap again. None of it matters because today it's back. The NFL, the king of all sports, is back. Good afternoon, Evan. How are you today?
I tried to do that. Like, after last night's baseball activities, I sat there on my iPad and I looked at Jet logos from the past. I watched highlights of Chad Pennington. Then I just started watching football highlights, and I tried to repeat what you just said. I said, Self, it's football season.
It is.
Why get so upset at brain-dead moves that this manager makes? Why get so upset, Evan? Take a deep breath.
I assume you're referencing Luis Rojas and not Aaron Boone on that? Yep, he is. Okay, continue.
Yeah, you want me to specify? Look, I'm sure it's been said throughout the day, so I'll just try to make it as quick as possible because I don't want to regurgitate and repeat what everybody's saying, which is the obvious, and that's Edwin Diaz and the New York Mets have to walk Brian De La Cruz. So I'm just going to say this. When Luis Rojas, and I can't wait till he comes on this show today. Ooh, I can't wait. And he says, well, we trust our closer, righty-righty. We like the matchup. I'm going to ask you a question. And Craig, just go with me. You'll know the answer. Kurt Suzuki bats right-handed. That's 2019. That ball's still traveling. Jacob Stallings bats right-handed. Let's not act as if Edwin Diaz against righties is a, quote, right-handed assassin. Okay? He's not. So it's simple. When you've got two bases open, not one base open, but he can walk the next hitter. Great, he'll walk the next hitter. You still have a base open. You face the hitter that's easier to get out. Lewin Diaz is much easier to get out in this moment than De La Cruz. That was a stupid move. That's an inexcusable or unexcusable move. And as a Met fan last night, it was one of those moments where I said, I can't bring this manager back. How the hell could I bring this manager back? And so the only excuse Luis can give us today when he joins us, whatever the hell time he has.
Just say the same thing you said yesterday. I believe in my closer.
No.
What he's gonna say.
Dude, it has nothing to do with believing in your closer. It's about giving your closer the best matchup. That's a BS answer. The only answer Luis could give is, you know what, Evan? I effed up. And if he says that, just say it then.
He ain't going to say it.
Boone says it sometimes.
He's not going to say it.
Well, he better say it.
He's never said it.
Dude, he effed up.
We've asked him before throughout the season. He said the same thing every time we've asked him. And he even said it again last night. In the moment, I never even considered it.
He's had a night of sleep. There are times where I actually wake up and say, you know what? I made the wrong decision the day before. I remember a few days ago, I made that dumb comment to you that if me and Big Mac go to Yankees Red Sox at Fenway, I would show you how tough I am by wearing a Yankee hat.
Yeah, we racked it, we have it, and we're expecting you to do it.
I realized that was a stupid comment on my part. I would never do that. Okay? So
you're recanting now.
I recanted yesterday. All I want from this manager is recant. The move you made in the 10th inning was stupid. The move you made going to Patrick Mazeika instead of J.D. Davis was stupid. And I can't speak for every Met fan, but I can speak for myself. Just apologize to us today. When you come on the radio today at 4:20, whatever the hell time it is, just say, hey, guys, I effed up and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And if you can't do that, then I don't know why the hell you're the manager of this team.
He's not going to do it.
Okay, then get him out.
But here's the deal.
Then get him out. Then I don't want to look at him anymore. I don't want to hear from him anymore.
Yeah.
Get him out.
He's not going to say he made a mistake.
Then I want him out.
He's going to say, you got to give De La Cruz credit. I believe in my closer, and I would do it again. He's going to the mattresses on it.
Well, he's wrong,
and I hate to tell you
gone.
this, you're going to have to look at him the rest of this season. He may not be back next season. He's your manager over the last 25.
It kills me
and
because
that's the way it is.
Craig, it kills me because the Braves lost last night.
That's right. You had a chance to gain a game.
That's why it kills me. And you know what? I understand that Met fans can take a step back and say, come on, why are you getting so upset? You know they're not that good. Because that's not what being a fan is. Being a fan is hoping. Being a fan is on Sunday afternoon convincing yourself, hey, maybe the Jets can prove Craig right and win 10 games. Maybe the Giants' offensive line can be right. That's what you do as a fan. So when you sit there and you invest hours watching your team, of course you're going to get pissed off when your manager fails.
By the way. because you're the one thing you're definitely right about today is that we live and die in the moment.
Yeah.
Right? That's why you hate odds, and I love it. We're just built differently that way. But let's also say this about the Mets yesterday.
What?
Because we've said it about the Yankees a lot, too.
What?
They lost because they don't score runs.
No, you're right. You're right.
They scored one run and had the pitcher, essentially, if not going extra innings, pitch a complete game.
Contra was amazing. And there is a part of me that actually wants to just say they ran into a guy that was electric. I think a lot of that.
People like that term. It's a buzz. People usually use the term, they ran into a buzzsaw.
Well,
have you ever seen a buzzsaw?
I've never
Most
seen a
people
buzzsaw.
haven't.
I've never
and
seen
yet
it.
we use the term as if a buzzsaw is like a butter knife.
But aren't you proud of me? I didn't use that term.
You did not use the cliche term of the buzzsaw.
No cliche.
You're just upset and bitter. But you did buy us lunch today, so all's forgiven.
You like that?
Yes.
See,
well, you
sometimes
said you would, too.
I said, well, I'm a man of my word. When I say something and then don't change my mind, I will do it.
Yes, he did.
You like that?
I got the text message this morning at 10:30. All right, what kind of burrito do you want? I'm going to Chipotle. Yeah, I need, and everyone delivered chicken, guacamole, sour cream, all good.
Because as upset as I was at the game last night, here are the things I'm really excited about. I'm really excited about the prospects of taking Big Mac to Yankees Red Sox one-game playoff at Fenway. Yeah. Though the Blue Jays are going to have to cool off a little bit, and I am just so giddy about football coming back. It makes me tingle, Craig.
Sing the song then. Da 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 da.
Oh, that's the song you want.
Da 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 da.
I waited.
Da 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 da.
I thought you wanted the Underwood song.
No,
I waited all spring for Thursday night.
I will say this. I'm all pumped up. We have NFL football back tonight. You get the Dallas Cowboys, my pick to win the NFC East, against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Is that your pick to win the NFC East?
Yep, that's right.
Did you copy my picks that I tweeted out this morning?
I didn't see your picks.
I put out a whole document with the record for every team in the NFL.
Oh, boy.
Every single playoff matchup and a Super Bowl. So at least I can hold myself accountable for what I'm wrong about.
When you get divorced, you could stay at my place. It's coming. I hate to say that. I don't root for it. I don't want to see it happen.
Stop.
But the day will come when she wakes up and goes, this is nuts.
Come on.
This is too much.
Everybody was sleeping.
It's one thing that my husband watches Met games on vacation and scores them in his book while drinking purple gin drinks. But the fact that he spent time without me in bed and went down to the kitchen to write out his prediction for every NFL team is where I draw the line.
She loved it.
I've got a couch for you, and I've got plenty of food for you.
She knew what she was getting into the day we met. She said, that guy's crazy, but he's so sexy.
Well, I don't know about all that. Meanwhile, while the New York Mets can't score any runs against the Marlins and lose a chance to gain a game against the Atlanta Braves, who lost last night, and you have an embattled manager who just obviously doesn't get it. The New York Yankees showed a little bit of life. Gallo gets on base a few times.
Right.
Gardner, of course, the coach's son, with a big hit. So both those guys rewarding Aaron Boone with their offensive performance last night. Can't bitch about them. And then it's the same old crap with just about everybody else in that you get back and tied 3-3, and it's like you closed the valve off.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
And the New York Yankees are now in what you can fairly describe as a free fall. I mean, that's what it is. 9 out of 11.
No doubt.
They are not the number one wild card team. Toronto has a chance to surpass them now in the next 24 hours. And you're trying to figure out, like I am, as all Yankee fans are doing, Jekyll and Hyde. You can't ask a Yankee fan today, and I don't think the Yankees could tell you this if they were going to be honest, if you asked them the question. If you said to them, who are the real New York Yankees? Are they the 13 straight win team? Are they the lose 9 out of 11? Are they the, we'll hang around a couple games over 500? That type of team? Are they the team that beats the White Sox? Are they the team that loses to, the Philadelphia Phillies in Philly, embarrassingly? Who the hell knows?
I'll make you feel somewhat better, at least I'll attempt to. So last night, the Yes Network put a graphic on their screen that everybody's looking at because it's amazing. They put a roller coaster graphic that broke up the Yankee season into, they started 5-10, they went 23-9, they went 5-13. They got it from us, damn it.
I'm just saying.
But they put it up there for everyone to see. And so it leads to that point of, well, who are the real New York Yankees? Here's the positive you take out of that graphic and the way the Yankee roller coaster has been. All right? And if I'm stretching too much, tell me I'm stretching.
That's what I said yesterday is what you're getting at.
I know you are. I know.
I'm saying,
I just gave us
You're
credit.
about to make a soliloquy, but I said it yesterday.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It has more to do with
Like a roller coaster goes up and down. Remember the whole Dow Jones thing I did yesterday? Up and down.
I know. I just gave you credit.
So that's the down. Here comes the up.
Yes, but no, that's not what I'm going to say.
Oh,
See,
okay.
you guessed too quickly.
Go ahead.
The ups have lasted significantly longer than the downs. That's my point. Like the stretch that they just had, we all talk about the 13-game winning streak. It was more than that. For over 2 months, maybe about a month and a half, the New York Yankees played really good baseball.
23-5.
Okay? But longer than that. Over 46 games, which is what, a quarter of the season? Is that what it adds up to?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
For a quarter of the season, the Yankees are 35-11. Like, they played really good baseball from the moment Chapman blew the game to the Mets until really a week and a half ago. So, again, this may not work for you because I don't know when the Yankees are going to turn it around, but their struggles usually come in about an 8 or 9 game stretch, and then they get hot again. That's the way this season has gone. So if we're trying to figure out who are the New York Yankees, forget about the talent aspect of it because I think they're better than this. I think we'd all agree with that. They tend to get hot after a 10-game stretch.
Well, you better hope so because you only got 23 to go, and they've now lost 9 out of 11. There's your 10-game stretch plus 1. It's time to figure it out. And it's mind-boggling, really. Because, I actually thought like an idiot last night that when they tied at 3-3, I even said to my son, I go, the Yankees going to win this one.
Oh, I thought the same thing.
There was no doubt in my mind, especially with Gardner hitting a home run.
The only guy who was
Gallo
Jeter's,
getting on base 3 times.
The only guy who was a Jeter teammate on Jeter's speech night hits a a guy a part of a championship Yankee team hits the 3-run home run. It was the whole what did Schilling call the Yankees? Aura and with the strippers? Aura and Prestige. Is that what it was? Mystique. I felt, Craig, for the first time in a while, Aura and Mystique, and then the Yankees flushed it down the toilet.
They sure did. And Chapman, well, listen, we all know what happened. I can't relive the entire thing. We'll talk to Aaron Boone later today. We'll talk to Luis Rojas later today. That'll go great. And we're going to talk to you all day long because today is your day. You've got a choice when you call into the show today, okay? And it's called free will. But here's your choice, all right? You can, A, bitch about the Mets. Okay. You can B, bitch about the Yankees. Or you can C, enjoy the fact that you made it through another Labor Day, you made it through another summer, and football starts tonight. Unless, of course, you want to go to curtains 4 and 5.
Which are
happy the NFL's back, but I think the Giants are going to suck.
Right.
And then there's curtain number 6, happy the NFL's back, but I think the Jets are going to suck.
I am trying hard.
You got 6 choices.
I'm trying very hard for today and tomorrow to be optimistic about football because
optimistic.
I think there's a really good chance next week we're going to be sitting here just bitching. I think there's a really good chance. All fan bases. I guess since the Mets are playing the Yankees, somebody will be happy this weekend going into next week.
Well, let me just expand on that 1 second, and then I'll give you the phone numbers and we'll take your calls, okay? Mm-hmm. What Evan is saying, if I may put my words in your mouth, because I think I can do it eloquently.
No, stick it in my mouth. Go ahead.
Evan believes.
Or let me stick it in your mouth. Wait, which way is it going?
No, it's going in your mouth.
Okay.
It's coming out of your mouth.
Gotcha.
Evan believes that when we come in next Friday of September 17th, Evan is of the belief that there's a chance that next Friday's show will feature the following. The New York Yankees are out of the playoffs.
Right.
The New York Mets are out of the playoffs. The New York Jets are 0-1 and got outplayed by Sam Darnold and Robbie Anderson. And the New York Giants have been eliminated from the postseason by starting off their season 0-2.
Yeah.
Next Friday could be... I got to think of a name for it. Next Friday has the potential of being the worst sports day ever.
Yes.
For the New York sports fan.
I think there's a legit... Now, look.
Right? That's what you're getting at.
Absolutely. I think the Mets part is a lock. I think they'll be dead. I think the Jets losing very likely. I think the Yankees are going to get hot. They're about to play the Mets, the Twins, the Indians. They're going to be all right. But then you got the Giants. And I do think... there's a decent shot. And I'm not laughing because I want it to happen. I don't. That, yes, Friday could be a very tough day. And that's why I'm going to try to be optimistic today and tomorrow about football. I'm very optimistic.
We're going to get your calls right now and all day long. 877-337-6666. You got to pick a door. What door are you picking? You're pissed at the Mets? You're pissed at the Yankees? You're happy about football? Or you're happy about football, but you think your team sucks? 877-337-6666.